Hey guys, welcome back to Texas Young Guns. In this video, it's going to be a short one, hopefully, and we just wanted to share with you, our loyal fans, the final findings on what was wrong with Bluebonnet, because now we have her back in the driveway.
Such an exciting time.
She was very excited, and I am too.
I literally, hugged her.
She did. It was embarrassing.
It was beautiful.
But anyways, I just wanted to quickly explain to you guys, if I can, on what they found, what the fix was, and how it drained our bank account. But anyways, hope you enjoy it.
Let me just say, oh boy, I cannot wait for y'all to see this graphic that he just created.
Guys, I have worked very hard on creating this graphic for you guys. Only car guys, I think, could understand what was going on with that graphic.
I definitely couldn't understand it.
But anyways, to understand what was wrong with Bluebonnet, you first have to understand what a turbo is and what it does for diesel engines, or really gasoline engines too, but in this case, diesel engines, to understand what's going on. So a turbo, I'll draw my graphic. So if you have your engine, you have a turbo that is hooked up to your exhaust, and basically it spins a turbine that's hooked up to the other side of your turbo, which increases your air pressure or boost to your engine back through the intake. And so it adds power to your engine by using the exhaust and air in a married fashion to increase the boost inside of your engine. Now, without something to control this boost, you could easily overboost your engine. And so they have something on our motorhome called a turbo solenoid valve, or better known on the streets as a boost controller. So what was happening?
Pause. What are the streets? Seriously.
Hey, I know the streets.
What are the streets?
I know the streets.
Okay, resume.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
I didn't even know what the streets were.
So on our motorhome, we have a turbo solenoid valve or boost controller that controls the boost in our engine. If you didn't, you could easily overboost your engine and cause damage. So what was happening to Bluebonnet was that ours was not functioning properly and not allowing the amount of boost that the engine was calling for to get into the engine. So the engine computer was seeing this lack of boost in the engine and throwing codes. Also, we noticed on the way to Hot Springs, well, I noticed the lack of power. So I knew that something was going on in the engine, just didn't know what it was at the time. So what they did was they replaced our turbo solenoid valve or boost controller on the turbo, and now we are fixed. As far as the liquid, I mentioned this in a previous video, by the way, so if you haven't seen it, go watch this. But as far as the liquid coming out of the slobber tube.
Who names these things?
Well, slobber tube's
slobber tube.
That's like an informal name for it. I mean, crankcase vent isn't as exciting.
As a slobber tube?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as far as the slobber tube, the liquid coming out of it, if you remember that it was green, the coolant in our engine is red or pink, depending on how colorblind you are. So we knew it wasn't coolant. However, it was condensation or condensate based off the fact that we left in 70-degree weather and ended up there in less than, in the 20s maybe?
Yeah.
If not the teens.
Then the same thing, returning, it was frozen when we left. We literally had no water because all the pipes were frozen in Hot Springs. And then, like we mentioned in a previous video, the further south we got, we were shedding clothes because it was warming back up. Yeah,
and so Caterpillar engines which is what we have the Caterpillar C7 diesel engine, is known for creating condensate in those kind of situations, and that's all that ended up being, which was good news. So out of all the possible scenarios it could have been, we feel very fortunate and blessed that this was what it was. It could have been a lot worse. Now, it wasn't cheap, in case you were interested. The labor, the back and forth with Caterpillar that the diesel technicians did, and then at the end the part all came to be about $2,100. So like I said, it could have been
but we were
a lot worse
for thousands.
Yeah, thousands.
And even preparing for maybe never even seeing her again because
well,
we've been down that road. We're a little like,
it was probably unrealistic to think that, but we're so scarred from our first motorhome. So anyways, guys, I hope my masterful drawing
that's just, I think we're gonna frame that, put it on the fridge.
We're gonna frame it in Bluebonnet. But anyways, I hope you guys, hope that explained that to you, what happened to us. And if you have any questions about it, comment below and I will try to answer them as best I can. Just keep in mind, I am no master diesel mechanic, as you can probably tell from the explanation. I'm sure a lot of mechanics are about to give me some hate mail, but wait, hate mail? What year are we in? Early 2000s? Anyways, I'm sure I'll get some nasty comments, my lack of explanation. But anyways, that's the best that I understand it. And we are back on the road. We have test driven her. She drives fantastic.
We're ready to take her out.
Well, anyways, hope you liked it. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.